raising your energy, raising your awareness, you're being kind to yourself. And I know you're already seeing that your self-confidence, your self-value, and your self-worth, which is our pillar for week 4, improve. Holding yourself accountable, showing up for yourself, it is absolutely paramount. So week 4 is self-confidence, self-value, and self-worth. Throughout life, a lot of times people will tell us, hey, you're no good. You're a loser, right? You can't do this. Can you guys relate to that? I know I can. I've heard it my whole life. I know that while I've been promoting my business, people laugh at me. You know what? I don't care because I believe in me and I'm the only one that controls me. And same for you guys. So our self-value, self-confidence, and self-worth is for us. I want to tell you a quick story. There was somebody that I worked with and they were really struggling. They were going through a divorce. Money was really tight. And through that process, they were told that over the next 10 years, they were going to have to pay $450,000 in alimony. And I know that that person was like, whoa, are you kidding me? How am I supposed to pay that much? Like, that's way more than I could even consider making in the next probably like 3 or 4 years, let alone I'm going to have to give them half of what I make. That's insane, right? And through that process, that person realized that, you know what? In this moment right now, I feel very low. My self-value, self-worth, and confidence is very low. However, today is today. 10 years from now is 10 years from now, and absolutely anything could happen within that time frame. And so that person just started doing what they could do, control their life, show up every day for their business, work as hard as they could, and be present with the people that they love. Although it was an absolute struggle, that person made it, and they're here today. And I can tell you what, that money they had to pay was reduced by 90%, right? So instead of having to pay 400 plus thousand, it's only 40,000. Now that person could have just gone off the rails, been all upset, spending their energy in the wrong place, and lowered their confidence, lowered their worth, lowered their value, but that's not going to help them for their life. And if you haven't figured it out by now, that person is me. That happened to me. And I can say without a shred of a doubt that I was able to overcome that in the moment when it happened and realize that, man, the future is unwritten. And I want you guys to understand that too, that as you continue to pour over your action items and pour into yourself, you're going to have confidence levels that are going to go up and down in your life. But now you have the awareness to realize that today is the most important day and you're in the moment. The future hasn't happened yet. It's completely unwritten. So there's no reason for you to go all crazy and off the rails worrying about something that hasn't even transpired yet and most likely will completely change and work for you and your benefit. So I know you guys can relate with this with your business, with your relationships, with your family. So important to slow down, be in the moment, and build that self-confidence, that self-value, and that self-worth by pouring into our own lives. And you guys have heard me say this, like we want to fill our cup all the way to the top. So then it overflows and we have plenty for everyone else. We're not working from a place of stress. We're not working from a place of anxiety. We're not working from a place of overwhelm because you know better. You know now that if you show up for your life, you put in the effort and you make yourself a priority, preferably in the morning, every single day, that you are in control of your life. And you're not going to let these outside forces control you.